Hey guys, so I'm back with a makeup tutorial for a back to school makeup tutorial because I'm going back to school. Today's actually my first day back to classes. I'm really kind of dreading to go, but I just have to get it done and over with. But I wanted to show you this look because this is a look that I'm going to wear today, and I'm really think that it's really nice and subtle for girls that are in middle school and high school. It's not anything too dramatic. It's nothing too over the top like I usually do. But yeah, this is just really nice and fresh and just fun for the first day of school. And yeah, a lot of girls don't even wear a lot of makeup in high school anyways. I mean, there was this one girl when I was in high school. She used to always wear really thick black liner. I don't know if that's what she thought the smoky eye was at the time, but her eyes were so black all the time that I used to look at her really, you look like you've been crying all day. I don't even know why girls do that, the first day of school, or even just to go to middle school and high school period all day, Why do you go to school with that much makeup on? I don't know, it just never dawned to me why they went to school with so much makeup. But yeah, that's what made me do this makeup tutorial because, when I was in school, I didn't wear anything too over the top. It just wasn't my thing. I only went with liner and stuff like that. Nothing too, I don't know, crazy if I have to say. But this is a look that I thought would be definitely appropriate for the first day of school. And I think it's appropriate for any age group because, like I said, it's nothing over the top. Everything's really affordable. You can find almost anything or everything or dupes of anything that I used in the video at a drugstore. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, let's just watch the tutorial because I'm talking too much. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab this color by Mark, and it's called Latte, and I'm going to stick my Sonia Kashuk brush in it. It's just a nice domed brush, and I'm going to place that right in the crease of my eye. And putting this color on, it's just basically making a nice transitional color for the highlight and also the lid color. The next color I'm going to take is this one right here, and this is called Biscotti by Mark. It's just a nice shimmery champagne color, and the shimmers have more of a gold reflect to them. So I'm going to pick some of that up on my eyeshadow brush. Make sure you tap it off because there's a lot of excess on it, and put it all over my lid. Now you don't have to use this exact color. There's plenty of colors out in the drugstore areas that you can definitely find a different dupe for this color. And I'm also going to bring this down into the tear duct area. And when placing this color, make sure you focus it right in the middle of the lid, and of course blend it out towards the eye, the beginning part of the eye and the outer corner. Because the main focus is basically going to be in the middle of your eye because that's where a lot of the light hits when you are standing under light or so. Now I'm taking this matte brown in this palette with my e.l.f. little contour brush, just a little bit, and I'm going to focus that out in the outer corner right here like so. Just twirling it around, and I'm just bringing it up into my crease, but also sort of shaping my eye out in an outer V. Now this color isn't meant to be too harsh or anything like that. It's just to bring some type of definition to your crease a little bit. Just to deepen up the look just a tiny bit. Now once you have the brown on there the way you like it, we're going to go back in my Sonia Kashuk brush and definitely blend it out. Just focusing it right in the outer corner of your eye. You don't want to bring it in, and you don't want to blend it all the way up. Just blend it right there, like so. If you have to wipe your brush, go ahead and do that. Now I'm taking a matte color eyeshadow that's the color of my skin tone, And I'm just taking it with a nice fluffy brush, and I'm placing it right at the highest point of my eyebrow and bringing that down just to place that as my highlight. Now I'm not going to place any shimmery eyeshadows as my highlight because my lid's are already enough like with shimmers and glitter, and I am not a big fan of shimmery highlights. And plus I just think that matte colors sort of blend out the transitional color right here very well. So now I'm going in with a black eyeshadow, and you can definitely use brown for a more soft and subtle look, but I'm going to use black because, I don't know, I just like black. And I'm going to tightline. And I'm going to tightline my upper lash line with this black liner. And this is a big reason why I like to use black, is because it can tend to make my eyelashes look a lot thicker when you place a black liner rather than a brown liner to your lashes. But if you do have small eyes, you can definitely skip this step, because putting black eyeliner on your eyes tend to make your eyes look a lot smaller. And then I'm also going to place some black liner on my waterline, but I'm only going to do it right in the outer third corner of my eye. So now it's time to curl the lashes, and I'm just taking my e.l.f. eyelash curler. Now I'm going in with an e.l.f. mascara, and I'm going to put some mascara on. Alright, so now that we're done with the eyes, it's time to move on to the face. And I'm going to take my Fix Imperfect Foundation Primer by Rimmel London. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my fingers. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my fingers, like so, and then just mix it around and just mainly focus it where I need my foundation or whatever to stay all day. So now I'm going to take a tinted moisturizer, and the one I'm going to take is by Wet n Wild. And I know if you watched me last year, I know I said that I hated this thing, but I found that if I place a moisturizer underneath it, it doesn't like look crappy like it did last year. It doesn't look cakey like the way I said that it did last year. So now I'm just going to take some, rub it up on my fingers, and just gently rub it on my face. What a tinted moisturizer is going to do is just even out your skin tone, but also it doesn't feel as heavy as a foundation would feel. And I know that some of you girls cannot wear foundations, especially if you're in middle school. So a tinted moisturizer is really great for those that can't wear the foundation, because it does even out your skin tone. It does give you a bit of color and stuff, but it's just not too dramatic like the way a foundation would be amongst some of you young faces. Besides, some of you young girls don't even need that much coverage anyway. Okay, so to prevent my foundation or whatever, my makeup from moving around, I'm going to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder, and it's just going to set it and also keep my face looking matte throughout the day. I'm just going to buff that in. Now, before you place this powder, if you have to place some concealer, that's up to you. I mean, I'm not going to show you how to place concealer if you don't even wear it, whatever. A lot of young girls don't even need that much. But anyways, if you want to place a concealer underneath, if you're one of those girls that need extra coverage or would like to have extra coverage and have to place concealer, this is the time that you go ahead and place that concealer. But I'm not going to because I don't need to. Well, I'm just not really in the mood to. But I'm just going to buff this stay-in powder in my skin. And definitely place some on your forehead. And I'm definitely going to place some on my T-zone. So now I'm taking Mark's blush in Hush Baby. And I'm going to dip my brush in there just however so slightly because this is really shimmery. And I'm going to place that right on my cheekbones and blend that up. This is just going to give you a nice flush of color. Nothing too dramatic. Nothing too over the top for some of you young girls. It just gives you a nice glow to last you throughout the day. Next, take whatever Karma color lip gloss that you have. And today I'm going to be using this one by Loreal. And it's in Soft Nude. I wanted to show you a different one that I had. It's by the Beauty of Essence. And it's called Toffee Candy. I love that one. But for some reason, I can't find it. So I just decided to use this one because it's just a nice nude color. And you're just going to place that on your lips like so. And that's it. So this is the finished look. I hope you ladies enjoyed. If you do decide to try this look out, let me know. Definitely post a video response. Or just send me some pictures or whatever. And I will be gladly to look it over. So until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a fun day at school. Bye.